Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another Decant Boutique video. Today we have top 5 Versace's. Yeah, we're going through all the brands that I own now because I have a lot of them. So, 5 Versace fragrances. Now Versace is known for a lot of things. Number 1, some unique creations. Number 2, a lot of clones. Well, I guess only 2 things that they're known for. So, number 5 spot is one that I don't own. It's one that I want to own, but I just don't own it. Number 5 spot is Versace's Oud Noir. Oud Noir is a just designer take on Oud Wood. It's nice, it's easy to wear. Oud Wood on its own is already easy to wear, but this just makes it a little bit more wearable, a little bit more on the designer side. I really enjoyed this one, and it's one that, oh God, I just wish I can own because it's $50 only. I don't know why I haven't bought a bottle for myself yet, but I will get myself a bottle soon. It is, again, it's a clone of Oud Wood, but it is really nice, and it's just Oud Wood for cheaper, that's all, because Oud Wood is over $200. This one is $50 for 100 ml. It's a no-brainer. If you're on a budget, you would go for Versace Oud Noir, so there's that. So yeah, nothing much to say about that. If you like Oud Wood, you can buy Versace Oud Noir. I would say you can even blind buy Versace Oud Noir, and you'll be completely satisfied with the results because they smell quite similar. Now, before we jump into the other one, I do have an honorable mention I forgot to say. This one I also don't own. This one is Versace EROS. EROS is really nice, high compliment getting, but the reason is at the number honorable mentions is because EROS Flame is on the list, and EROS Flame smells in the dry down very similar, like near identical to EROS in the dry down. The only difference is in the opening. So realistically, you would pick either one. You know, you're not gonna own EROS and EROS Flame because there'd be no point. You'll wear it in the same situation. Dry down is relatively the same anyway, and dry down is the longest lasting part of the fragrance, so owning both is redundant. That's why EROS is in the honorable mentions, because I like EROS Flame more, and EROS Flame again is on the list, so spoiler alert, I'm not gonna tell you where, of course. We're gonna jump into the list and we're gonna talk about it until we get there. But EROS Flame's on the list, hence EROS is not. So let's move on. Number 4 is another one from the signature line of Versace fragrances. This one is Versace's Dylan Blue. Another clone of what you say. It takes Sauvage and Acqua di Gio Profumo. You blend them together, much like how a lot of Middle Eastern house blend fragrances together, and you get Versace's Dylan Blue. You get the Sauvage ambroxan freshness, shower gel monstrosity, mixed with the Acqua di Gio Profumos, dark incense patchouli, the masculine incense patchouli, and you have Versace's Dylan Blue. Smells fantastic. Mass appealer, long lasting to the extreme. This thing lasts 9-10 hours. It's legit does not come off your skin for a whole entire day. And the projection on this one, it leaves a trail of sillage that is just stretching. Like, it's so good in the performance department that no other blue fragrances touch this in performance. It's just an absolute monstrosity. But yeah, the smell itself, the reason it's at number 4 is simply because in the summertime, when I want to wear a fresh shower gel fragrance, I don't want to reach for this per se. I want to reach for something that's just a lot more fresh than it is dark. So I would go for like Sauvage, or I would go for Acqua di Gio Profumo, because those two have a lot more lighter elements than the darker elements. This one has a lot more darker elements, a lot more heavier elements than the fresher elements, which kind of cloyes my nose a little bit when I wear this in the summertime. So yeah, that's why this one is at number 4. I don't wear this one as often because I just prefer the other fresher take a lot more. So yeah, Dylan Blue, number 4. Still, again, fantastic pickup. Also, half the price of Sauvage and half the price of Acqua di Gio. So there you go. You get the 2 best fragrances together at half the price right here, Dylan Blue. Great choice if you're on a budget. Number 3 spot, we have an original creation from Versace. I know it's rare, bear with me. This one is Versace Eau Fresh. Yeah, Versace Eau Fresh with the star fruit. Yeah, this is a surfer boy fragrance. Absolute surfer boy fragrance. It just smells light, fruity, beachy. You're at a beach party, you have a coconut in your hand with a straw and a little umbrella. Yeah, this is it. This is it. Vacation Beach Boy fragrance. Smells extremely nice in the summer air, especially if there's a little bit of a breeze that blows past your neck. Ding, ding, ding. It smells fantastic. It just smells So good. It works so well in the dead of heat, and I'm talking Las Vegas dry summer heat. Like right now, 100+ degrees. It feels like an oven every time I go out there. And this thing just destroys it for this season. Absolutely just beast. In terms of smell, extremely enjoyable. It's one that you're gonna get some confidence with. Performance on this one is decent enough for the summertime. It's not the best performing fragrance in the world, but it's good enough to get you some compliments, and that's what counts in this world. And again, fantastic smell, Versace Eau Fraiche. Really, really good. I enjoy this one a lot. It's not too expensive as well, which is great. So number 3 spot, Versace Man Eau Fraiche. Next up, it's an even better one in the sun, believe it or not. Another clone though. This one is Versace Parome or Versace Signature, a clone of Allure Homme Sport by Chanel. This one is one that is just nice. Fresher, more, I guess, cheaper quality ingredient than Allure Homme Sport. Still smells really nice. Still smells really nice. It's not one that's gonna like blow you away when you smell this. In terms of ingredients wise, especially if you smell it off the tester strip, you're like, man, that smells scratchy, a little bit metallic, a little bit synthetic, like who likes this stuff? And then you put it on and you walk around and the sun hits you, the breeze carries the scent and you're like, whoa, this actually smells bomb. Like you actually feel a surge of godly confidence come out of nowhere when you smell this scent in the sun. Like it actually has that kind of effect on me where I put it on and I'm not really impressed initially with walking around the house, and then I walk outside and going through the hot car and I'm like, this is so good. Like as a utility fragrance, as a practical dumb reach fragrance, in the Versace line, I find no better than this one for the summertime. It is just phenomenal dumb reach fragrance. It has got me some confidence already, even though like it's very new to my collection, it's still fantastic. And the price on this one, again, dirt cheap. Like, you can pick this one up for like 20 something dollars, $30, and you can use it in any situation in the summertime. I like this one a lot. Versace Signature is one that if you're on a budget, for sure, grab this. If you like Allure Homme Sport from Chanel, but you don't want to spend $120 on it, just 28 bucks is fine, 30 bucks. You'll get very similar DNA. The quality of the ingredients will be the biggest difference because Chanel fragrances have really good quality ingredients. This one does not, so that's the biggest difference. But yeah, Versace Parome, extremely nice fragrance. It's one that I highly recommend you guys check out for sure, especially right now in the dead of sun. Next one is one that you guys already know. It's at the #1 spot. You guys should have known this, by the way. This is Versace Eros Flame. This one is one that I did not care about when I got it. I did not care about this one. I smelled it, I was like, it's good, but it smells like Eros in the dry down. What's so special about it? But after getting legitimately over 20 compliments with this one, like 80% of the time I wear this thing out, I would get a compliment. So yeah, after all those times, after those experiences, I changed my mind completely. This thing is a god tier compliment getter. I'm saying this right now. God tier compliment getter. There's not a lot of fragrances that beat this one in terms of getting compliments. This joins Dior Sauvage and joins Armani Code Profumo as some of the most complimented fragrances in my collection. And this is the newest one of the bunch. I only owned this for about a year in comparison to all those other two that I've owned for like 4 years. This already joins like a top 5 most complimented list with those fragrances. Fantastic. If you're looking for just pure compliments and you're looking for more oriental, more complex smelling Eros, I guess, not so minty, not so fresh, not so old school that everyone knows, this is a newer, modern, fall DNA of Eros, and it's one that I highly recommend you get because it's just fantastic. It's just amazing. And the sheer number of compliments alone will just make you melt for this fragrance. Like for me, don't care much about the scent, but the sheer amount of reaction alone, I melt for it. I legit melt for it. I'm like a puddle of ice cream for this fragrance. It's so, so, so nice for confidence boosting in general. So yeah, #1 spot, Versace Eros Flame. Alright guys, that's it for this list. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys want to check any of these fragrances out, I'll leave a link below to decampboutique.com. You can try them out there. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Bye.